2018 Mercedes C300 tire removal. I want to show you where to jack up the vehicle from. There's going to be jacking points on all four corners of your vehicle. This is the first one for the rear passenger side tire. You can see that the pad is on it, but that's where you're going to put the jack to lift up the car. On the front, you jack it up from this point right here, okay, which is about a foot behind the front passenger side tire. To remove the tire, once you lift up the car and make sure that it's in park or safe and it's chalked, we're going to use a 17mm socket to remove the tire. These will turn counterclockwise. Now, if for some reason the tire is spinning like the front tire, what you have to do is loosen these up before you actually lift the car up. Obviously, I'm using power tools, so it's a little bit different scenario, but the idea is the same. That's the only thing that's different. Now, I'm going to be using this stud, and basically what this does is prevent the tire falling off. These lug nuts are not the studs that come out of the car and then you put the nut on. This is an actual bolt that bolts the tire to the car itself. So that means that, that once I remove all 5 lug nuts, or lug studs, or bolts, the tire is going to be pretty much falling off, and it could hurt you. You could crush your fingers. You see how the tire just moved right there and kind of wiggled? That's because it's already loose. If this wasn't here, the tire would have just fallen off. Okay, now that we have the tire off, like I said, this stud here is here to help me mount the tire. Now, I'm a professional mechanic, so I have these, but some Mercedes did come with these, but your C300 did not, unfortunately, because we don't have a spare tire. So, to put the tire back on, obviously I'm going to line it up with the holes. My stud coming out of the tire here is helping me line everything up. But basically, you're going to line up the holes and then put in your bolts. Again, I have the convenience on having this tool. It'll be a little bit difficult for you, and you might need help. But if you're on the ground, you can kind of like lift it up with your feet. Like if you sit down in front of it, lift it up with your feet and kind of maneuver with your hands, and then you'll be able to put a bolt in. Okay, now that I have a few of them in, or started by hand, I'm going to run one down so I can take out the stud. So now I can remove the stud because the wheel is being held down by one of the bolts. And then I'm going to put the last stud in. Always started by hand. I'm a professional mechanic, so I keep saying that, but. And now that we have at least 2 in, I'm going to run down the rest of them. And I'm going to torque these. So let me lower it down and torque it. We're going to go ahead and torque it. In a cross pattern, what that means is that we do this one, then the one across, and then the one across from that one, and then this one, and then this one, just like a star pattern, okay? And then that's how you take off and reinstall your tire on a Mercedes C300.